Moment.
I see you noticed my new book. I wasn't expecting to get a package, least of all from Melee Island. But I guess Mojo works in mysterious ways. Told me everything I need to know. So now, if Threepwood is trapped in his own little fantasy land, we get to be the ones to tear it all down. It's the only way he'll ever agree to come back here. I've sent word to the Pirate Lord. He should be here in just a few... Ugh, I hate it when he does that.
Captain Capsize has been gracious enough to inform me of all you've discovered. It seems that Guybrush's current predicament is no accident. I still believe that Guybrush can become the legend he wishes to be. He has many more adventures ahead, but first, we must free him from the clutches of his old foe.
LeChuck's a pompous old blowhard, but he's still dangerous. And if Threepwood is out of the picture, he'll go after Elaine next.
Ah, yes. I understand he has something of an infatuation with her.
That's one way of putting it. Anyway, the book also says there's a way to snap Threepwood out of whatever LeChuck's done to him.
Then it seems the time is right to return to the Sea of the Damned. Allow me! Only Guybrush knows how to reach the top. You must do whatever it takes to make him see the truth. If I were you, I'd start by visiting the island's House of Mojo. Something tells me you're already expected.
Hello? Excuse me? So sorry to bother you, but the captain would like to work.
Well now, look who's back to meddle in my affairs. Ye must be even more stupid than you look. Threepwood belongs to me now, and that's the way he likes it. Ye can try and talk sense into him until you're blue in the face, for all the good it'll do. But while ye waste your breath, I'll be doing as I please on the Sea of Thieves.
But I can be merciful. Once I'm running the place, if ye swear an oath to follow the orders of your nefarious new pirate lord, you could become richer and more powerful than you've ever dreamed of. I'll leave ye to consider my offer. I have work to do.
We're engaged in important pirate business right now.
Can't you see we're busy?
Oh, it's you. Listen.
Ahoy there. Welcome back to Melee Island. If you're referring to that rumor about LeChuck, I still don't believe a word of it. But some folks are suckers for a good story. They say that LeChuck and his crew assailed the governor's mansion, hoping to take revenge against the legend of Monkey Island. 60, no, 70 pirates, each of them 8 feet tall, with eyes that burned like the flames of perdition itself. And one by one, the legend of Monkey Island cut them all down, tearing the last to pieces with his bare hands as he stood atop a mountain of broken bones. Ha! Well, as I say, I don't believe a word of it. Oh, really? And I suppose that now you've had your fun, you'll be wanting to try your hand at the fiendish new legendary trials and prove you're You should speak with the pirate leaders in the next room. Let them know that you've got the governor.
Waltz back into my kitchen, you can think again. Turn up late for work, you don't wash your hands. You use up all my best ingredients. Worst of all, you feed my prime steak to a bunch of mangy monsters.
Can't you see we're busy? Go and take a stroll around.
Oh, it's you.
I don't care what you say. You're still fired. Now,
That's a map to the legendary lost treasure of Melee Island. Only one in existence.
We want to visit the circus, but can't find our way through all the
Fate has brought us back together. I regret I could not summon you sooner, but things work differently in the Sea of the Damned. It took some time to devise a brew that will bring Guybrush to his senses. A potion that can convey the truth of the pirate life must be concocted using emblems of true pirate courage. The only way to acquire such things is to undertake the 3 legendary trials. Now that you have met with the legend of Monkey Island, I sense the pirate leaders may be willing to indulge you. Speak with them in the scum bar, then return to me. I'll be working on a drop of something special to help you on your way.
This had better be worth interrupting our grog.
The governor granted you an audience? Well, this changes matters.
The legend of Monkey Island doesn't waste his time with pirate wannabes.
That may be so, but nobody's gone through the trials in an age and lived to tell the tale.
Then it'll be their funeral, and all the more grog for us. Very well. With the governor's blessing, we shall begin the three legendary trials!
There are 3 devilishly difficult trials every pirate must undertake, inspired by the legend of Monkey Island.
You must master the sword.
And the art of thievery.
And the quest.
The what?
Treasure hunting, you sea urchin. We've been doing this for 33 years, and you're still as clueless as ever.
I have a very short attention span.
You must prove yourself in each of these 3 areas. Swordplay, thievery, and treasure huntery, and gather proof that you've done it.
We prepared some documentation to help you on your way. You can always ask us for advice.
It's the least we can do for making the legendary trials so confoundingly impossible.
Now your first task will be clearing away this accursed fog. The fella can't see past his own beard out there.
Well, if it's cursed fog you want clearing away, I happen to have considerable experience in that regard. There was a time at Sailor's Grave where all were waiting.
Oh, not the lighthouse story again. Get to the point.
Very well. Ye must return to the Mojo shop and lay your hands on a mystical brew to dispel that infernal mist.
Is that all?
We could have told them that, you dim-witted decoration.
Everyone's a critic.
Do you... You are undertaking the 3 trials? Excellent. Then you'll be needing this list. I have foreseen much that will aid you in the trials. Even in his slumber, Guybrush will be able to assist you. Return to me when you are equipped for the 3 trials.
No more autograph. No more autograph.
Ahoy there, Fancy Pants. Welcome back, Fancy Pants. I hope you brought more money than I... Well, I'll be. You actually got it signed. That'll do nicely as store credit. Now take your time and look around. I'm open all hours. Welcome back, Fancy. As a matter of fact, I do. I'm trialing something I call Boscoff. Buy one, shipmates get one free. It's a way to encourage... Ooh, you're a quick one, aren't you? You just reached out and hit that nail right on the head. Well, my stock of mighty pirate swords haven't exactly been flying off the shelves. I'm sick of tripping over 'em every 5... I wish pirates still cared about the 3 trials. Then I could make some Well, most folks would say it's the legend of Monkey Island, and maybe they're right, but I won't hear a bad word. She lives away out in the forest, though, so good luck getting to meet her. Oh, well, the thing about that is, the main... You see, she and I mean, no, I couldn't. Now, are you going to buy something or what? Nope. I've been forbidden from selling them after the last bunch were used to organize a jailbreak. Now, Who was it that just so happened to come along and buy all my fuses right before that happened? I should probably turn you over to the governor for treasonous behavior, but then I'd lose my only customer.
Return to me when you are equipped.
Gold's no good to me. If you want to buy something, you need to cough up pieces of 8. Preferably not literal. Nope, the Tri-Island Chamber of Commerce specifically banned gold-based transactions in case cursed currency somehow makes its way into the ecosystem. I heard there was this one ship where the crew... Well, anyway, only authentic silver pieces of 8 are legal tender on Melee Island. What do I look like, a career advisor? Come back when you got something to spend. Oh, and before you ask, I'm fresh out of stuffed toys. A trade? I don't think so. The only maps in town that are more valuable than mine belong to the Legend of Monkey Island. Maybe I could be convinced to accept a chart from one of the governor's adventures. That'd be worth a small fortune for me, and a map for you. The shelves in that old mansion must be packed with all kinds of treasures. Next time you're in the area, see what you can swipe. Is that one of the governor's famous sea charts? Okay, you got a deal. The treasure map is yours. Nobody else wanted it anyway.
Return to me when... Now you are almost ready for what lies ahead. But I have one last gift to bestow. I have used the last of your root beer, along with many other strange and dangerous ingredients, to brew a magnificent Mojo potion of unrivaled potency. Now it is time to dispel the mist that cloaks us from those in your world. Take my potion to the island lookout and pour it into the fire. Set Melee Island free.
What did you do? What's happening?
I remember undertaking. Well, you can't just steal any old treasure and call yourself. We want you to procure a very special item. The same. It used to be hidden in the governor's mansion, but now it's in the hands of a shifty ship salesman named Stan. He uses it to lure curious pirates out to his business. The man's a born swindler, And all the threats and bargains in the world won't faze him. You'll need to make him think. Well, you can't just steal any old treasure in Collier.
How are the trials going? You're not planning to... Do you have a map? Everyone knows you can't go treasure hunting without a map. There must be someone in town who's willing to sell you one. Once you have a map, follow its instructions and use whatever But I should warn you, the instructions may require a little
Undertaking the 3 legendary trials, and you're still... First, get ye a sword. But don't think you can use any old blade. You'll need a mighty pirate sword. Now, you'll ultimately need to defeat the Sword Master of Melee. For that, I'd recommend seeking out the man who trained the legend himself. But the bridge to his place is currently out of commission, so,
Have you ever had a dream that you were so totally convinced was reality? The pen I hold in my hand feels absolutely real. I can smell the dusty covers of my grandfather's spare journals, and the salty air on the night breeze. Guybrush and I left Melee Island behind. How then has it caught up to us? And Hubby Dearest is eating it all up, of course, basking in praise for mighty pirate deeds he never accomplished. At first he was playing along, but now I think he's starting to believe it. While Guybrush holds court in the scum bar, I'm going to take a walk up to the lookout. Perhaps a fresh perspective will help me work out what's really going on.
Me? You're the one who insisted upon audience participation. People only take part if there's a big, flashy prize.
But 10,000 pieces of egg? We don't have that kind of money.
Won't you relax? Nobody is actually going to succeed at this. It's impossible. They'll try, they'll fall, the audience will laugh, and everyone will go home happy.
We don't know that it's impossible. And we can't possibly test it ourselves.
So we find a volunteer. Stop being such a meathead.
Fishhead,
Toady.
Whistle,
Shush! We have company.
welcome! Come in. Your timing, could not be better. How would you like a chance to win a prize?
A grand prize
A glorious grand prize?
of 10,000 pieces of eight
Or thereabouts.
by being the first to try our death-defying
But perfectly safe, huh?
Melee Island Spectacular!
The latest, greatest creation of the amazing, acrobatic
Fabulous, flying, phenomenal!
Fettuccini Brothers!
That's us!
When you are ready to become a superstar, talk to my brother Bill about your costume.
And my brother Alfredo to go through the routine. We'll be ready when you are. You have to be in costume to take part in the Melee Island Spectacular. If you don't have that yet, you can pick one up from over there. You have to be in costume to take... Have you never been to the circus? Oh, the most important part of your costume is the safety helmet. That, well, you do here. That way you get spared that... The pirates and the circuses are a perfect fit, that's why. You pirates are all about death-defying acts of courage and skill, balancing on narrow beams. But, honestly, what pirates love most of all? You can ring that bell all you want, but the challenge doesn't count. They're actually doing it! Did we make this too easy?
Oh,
actually doing it!
disqualified. Don't look down.
Can ring the starting bell if you want to try again.
So, what do you say? Ready to take on our challenge? It's the latest part of our new circus routine, inspired by... We take a volunteer from the audience and put them through a few teensy-weensy It may not make you as famous as the legend of Monkey Island. Once you're in costume, head to the starting line and ring the bell to begin. Then you must climb the ladder, cross the tightrope, and ring the... After that, you must leap across the platforms and ring the third bell. Then slide down the wire and ring it. Then it's time for the grand finale. You must climb into the cannon, launch... You can do it!
I think they can make it. I can't watch.
Sorry, you're disqualified.
You're a natural. I've got the goosebumps.
Sorry, you're disqualified. You can do it! Sorry, you're disqualified. All you need to do is ring the bell. Sorry, you're disqualified.
They're actually doing it. We're making this too easy.
Oh, sorry, you're You can do it.
You're almost there. This is so tense.
wasn't impossible. Now what do we do?
Hey, come over here, Prego. We need to talk about your prize. Now, see here. I know we said that the grand prize was 10,000 pieces of 8, but...
But we forget to mention the administration fees.
We did? Oh, we did! And the mandatory Tri-Island Entertainment tax.
Canon maintenance charges.
Custom cleaning.
Voluntary compulsory contribution to the Melee Island Circus Orphans Foundation.
And the freighter charges. So taking all of that into the account...
Your prize totals 404 pieces of 8. I'm so jealous. Back for another run of the Melee Island Spectacular?
Oh, for the day I'm having. I suppose I should have known the bridge to Smirk's place would be impassable, and that LeChuck's crew would be waiting for me. Fortunately, I was already in a really foul mood, so had a few choice insults in mind to throw them off balance before they... It didn't take long before my trusty tree branch was reduced to matchwood, but I had one more ace up my sleeve. Good to know the... This fog, though. It's more than a spot of sea mist, and it's closing in around me. It won't be long before the whole island's swallowed up. I'm sorry, Guybrush. I have to...
Was there ever a real troll here? Probably not. But if someone's willing to go that far just for a herring, I don't want to make them angry.
Howdy. The name's Stan, like on the side, and my day just got 10 times brighter now that you're here. You don't need to say anything. I can tell you've heard all about the amazing treasure in my possession. Well, just between us, the rumors are true. Each and every one of the beautiful boats you see here is a true treasure. That's the Stan S. Stanman guarantee. So tell me, how can I make you the deal of a lifetime? A big ship? A luxury ship? A ship with just a splash of je ne sais quoi? Trust me, I want you to leave here happy. Why not start by taking a look around? If you have any questions, I'll be right with you. I get it. Buying a ship is a big decision. Well, that's why the sign says Stan's previously owned vessels, friend. I buy boats from anyone who's looking to sell. No questions asked. Unfortunately, I can't take on any new stock until I've cleared out some space here on the jetty. Maybe then we can arrange a part exchange. Gold? No. Pieces of 8 are the accepted currency on Melee Island. But like I said, I'm not looking for trade-ins while I have so many quality vessels to sell. But hey, that shouldn't stop you from browsing our selection. What kind of self-respecting seafarer could say no? You bet. Ever since the legend of Monkey Island arrived, crews have come from far and wide. Everyone stops by once they catch word of our amazing deals. I'd take a vacation, but I just couldn't. Oh, sorry, can't let you into the office. Company policy. Take all the time you need. Charming replica, isn't it? Almost as good as the genuine article. Draws in customers like you wouldn't believe. So I'm afraid it's not for sale. And before you ask, the real deal's under lock and key in my office. Step aside, please. Time is money. Wow, love that enthusiasm. But what say we match you with the ship of your dreams before we talk about those amazing upgrades? I don't want you to feel any pressure. Whoops, don't mind me. There's still time to change your mind.
This is where I purchased my first ever pirate ship, the mighty Sea Monkey.
We've been getting some great deals.
Actually, it wasn't all that mighty.
When you've made
but it had a lot of
decision,
personality.
I'll be here. Hey, how about a little breathing room? Stay right there. Ah, this is one of our compact models, but what she lacks in capacity, she makes up for in convenience. Hey, I can see you over there, you know. Salesmen have a sixth sense for customers trying to mess with our stuff. How much are you looking to spend? Here I come. I know. It can be so hard to choose. Magnificent, ain't she? This is one of the most notorious and fearsome ships across the whole of the Caribbean. And definitely not an unlicensed copy. I know what you're thinking. How'd Stan get a hold of a beauty like this? Well, I'm afraid a good entrepreneur never reveals trade secrets. What matters is that she's the fastest ship on the waves and guaranteed 100% free from cursed animals. Though I gotta say, she doesn't come cheap. wait for me! I'll just be squeezing past now. You have a keen eye, friend. That's the Headless Monkey, as featured in Great Shipwrecks of Our Century, a very prestigious catalog of naval calamity. According to the logbook, she was sunk, salvaged, restored, crewed, sailed. Now, I don't know how or why. I just know that it makes. When you see something you like, I'll be right here. Would you mind getting out of here? Take a walk, clear your head. Ooh, one of these beauties caught your interest? Oops!
The home of the fearless Captain Smirk. He has a few bad habits, but there's almost nothing he doesn't know about sword fighting.
What in the world? Disturbing me at this time of night. Ought to show a little respect. Where'd I put the... Oh, there it is. What do you want? Well, you got my attention. Yeah, well, you heard wrong. Maybe that was true a long time. Who do you think cut down the trees, planed the wood, hauled it to the river, and rebuilt the bridge with their own 2 hands? Me. That because I thought maybe I could keep away all the pirate wannabes who come to my door and bother me. So now let me guess. You want me to train you? Oh, that's priceless. Listen, there isn't a pirate alive better than the legend of Monkey Island. To even come close would take years of practice and the quickest wits in the Caribbean. But business has been slow. That's what I wanted to see. A blade fit for the legend of Monkey Island. I guess you can come inside. I remember the day Guybrush Threepwood came knocking on my door. Just like you did. I thought he was a wimpy little maggot who wouldn't last 10 seconds against the Swordmaster.
This is where...
But now, he's the legend of Monkey Island, and a role model for pirates everywhere. Just goes to show what you can accomplish if you believe in yourself. Now, I'm sure you're a big fan, and the idea of facing a living legend churns your guts up inside. Well, I say you've got to face that fear and use it to make you stronger. Just want you to know I don't do this with just anyone, but I'm gonna put you up against the legendary machine. I think we can skip the basics. You've come this far, and any pirate can swing a lump of metal around. It's not just what you do, it's what you say that matters. Let's start simple. Use your sword to block the machine's attacks. I attack, you defend. That's how this part works. Not like that. Use your sword to block my attacks. Block.
This is where I began my journey to challenge the Swordmaster. Just looking at all this training equipment makes my muscles sore.
I said block, as in defend yourself. Not like that. Use your sword to block my attacks. Not like that. Use your sword to block my attacks. Not like that. Use your sword to block my attacks. Not like that. Use your sword to block my attacks. Now it's your turn. Attack the machine. But what if, while we were fighting, I were to suddenly say, "My swordplay will amaze you"? That wasn't a retort. When I say, "My swordplay will amaze you," you should come back at me with something like, "Yeah, I'm amazed you've lasted this long. My turn to attack." Let's try another. My deeds are spoken of worldwide. No, try something more like... Well, Everyone loves a good joke. My turn to attack. Let's try another. My swordplay will amaze you. Shaking, I'm shaking. You've learned everything I can teach you. All you can do now is get out there and learn as many insults as you can. Here's a map with locations that are popular among sword fighters. Go and pick some fights. When you're ready to challenge the Sword Master, you'll know it. As for me, I should probably fix up the machine. It's been a long time since it's taken such a beating. Now go on, get out of here!
Cower, for you have strayed into the presence of Murray, the demonic... Oh, it's you again. That useless body you found for me got smashed to pieces. Talk about shoddy craftsmanship. Well, I washed up on a beach. There was this whole thing with a hermit crab before I gnawed my way up a vine to freedom. I won't bore you. Anyway, now that you're here, you can provide me with some entertainment. Spots like this are great for sword fighting contests. Did you come here to talk, or did you come here to fight? Here comes another battle. The hurtful remarks, the soul-crushing observations, they sustain me.
Prepare to be humiliated! No one has faced me and lived. You're no match for me. My deeds are spoken of worldwide. Gotcha! My swordplay will amaze you. Stop messing about and taunt me. Well, everyone loves a good joke. Find me again when you're ready for a proper fight.
Looks like you could use some more training.
If you're here to be amazed by the natural wonders of Meat Hook's astonishing animal attractions, you're too late. We're out of business, and soon I'll be out of here for good. already told you we're closed. If you're... Are you kidding me? The beast is unfathomably savage. It almost put me out of business. The only one around here who's fearless enough to tame the beast is the... Obviously, he was the first person I asked for help, but he never replied. Oh, yeah? Well, you'd think he'd be a little more friendly to his old crewmates. Of course, he did do most of the actual work. You don't need to tell me. LeChuck's crew really tore up my home. Without my star attraction, I don't know how I'm gonna rebuild. Nope, it's too dangerous to keep them anywhere near the beast. All I have left, it's only going to get worse when the townsfolk realize I've unleashed an It breaks my heart to say it, but that's why I've decided to leave. My new ship is already bought and paid. Go outside alone at night with a ferocious beast on the loose. Not so long ago, it was Meathook's House of Astonishing, but then LeChuck's crew turned up looking for trouble. They broke in here, spilled my breakfast, and started... I got so mad, I had no choice but to unleash the raw power and merciless... Sure, it worked. Nobody except the legend of Monkey Island. The trouble is, once freed from its vault, the beast is on...
Oh, couldn't stay away, huh? I know the feeling. Ooh, one of these beauties caught your interest? Be a stranger now. Hey, how about a little breathing room? When you see something you like, I'll be right here. I know. It can be so hard to choose. Step aside, please. Time is money. I got all day. I get it. Buying a ship is a big decision. Take all the time you need. It's like I always say, if you don't keep my ships in good condition, we'll... Just kidding. That's a little brand and marketing. Seriously, don't worry about the paperwork. Let me worry about it. All of our ships come packed. Tell you what, if you're sailing a ship from Stan's previously owned vessels and it sinks, and... You bet. I'd take a vacation. Oh, hey, that reminds... Well, be sure to let your old buddies... Oh, that's just... Would you mind getting out of my way? Take all the time you need. I get it. Buying... Money. Your money. Ah. Unfortunately, I can't sell this one right away. Some lout jammed a doubloon in the coin slot and we're waiting on replacement. I get it. Buying a ship is a big decision. All right, let's talk financing. As you've seen, we offer a wide... Our top-of-the-line model is the Black Pearl, which is competitive. That's economics, my friend. You have to spend money to make money. An example of our budget models would be the Headless Monkey. Absolutely within your price range. That's why it breaks my heart to inform you that she's already been sold. Perhaps we can discuss some of the Sorry, but I couldn't possibly divulge that kind of confidential client information. All right, take it easy. If you must know, it was purchased by a guy named Meat Hook. He runs a little place over on Hook. He told me that some unfortunate circumstances require him to set sail. Listen, I've got a reputation to think of. If I pulled out of a completed tell you what.
Did you come here to talk, or did you come here to fight? Here comes another battle. The hurtful remarks, the soul-crushing observations, they sustain me.
You'll rue the day we cross paths. Come back when you've learned the rules.
Come find me when you're ready to try again.
I already told you we're closed. If you're sorry, but that ship belongs to me now. I needed to leave. With the beast gone,
There's nothing left for me. You? Har 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 har! Even if you could somehow tame the beast, there's a bunch of preparation work you'd have to handle to stop it escaping again. Wow, you really mean it? I don't know what to say. Not even the legend of Monk. Okay, let's do it. But I'm in charge. I'll give the orders and you can handle the, first things first. We need to fix up that cage. Get rid of those broken cutlasses and find some place to repair the door. I bet there are plenty lying around outside. The lever that shuts the door is broken. We'll need some kind of handle to repair it. Something sturdy, too. Driftwood won't last 5 seconds. Go and see what you can find. Oh, mother of pearl! The lever that shuts the... Okay, listen up. This next part is of the utmost importance. I need you to bring me some concentrated banana grease. It has to be the banana kind. You got that? Ha! You found it! This stuff goes great with a bowl of the captain's crunch. Bossing you around is giving me an appetite. All that's left now is to capture the beast. Its lair is in a cave near here, but you'll be torn apart if you go in unprepared. Lucky for you, there's a shanty that helps to quell its murderous rage. I have the tune written down somewhere. Don't just stand there. Get it back in the cage and shut the door. I don't believe it. You had the guts, the courage, the sheer audacity to face down the beast in its lair and wrestle it back into captivity. And you're still alive. Now I can rebuild my shattered dreams and make this place the tourist trap it was always destined to be. Here, take my bill of sale. I don't need a ship anymore. I'm staying right here on Hook Island to guard the beast and rake in the silver.
Did you come here to talk or did you come here to fight? It's sword fight time. Let's see if your comments are more cutting than your cutlass.
Think you can beat me? Ha! Let's find out. My swordplay will amaze you.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Ah! That really hurts! This is insult sword fighting, you know. With breath that bad, I'm not surprised.
Don't let them intimidate you.
My deeds are spoken of worldwide. Gotcha!
Well, that was humiliating. You
No one has faced me and lived.
You can't take another hit.
Take this! Find me again when you're ready for a proper fight.
Looks like you could use some more training.
This is where I purchased my first ever pirate ship, the Mighty Sea Monkey. Well, actually, it wasn't all that mighty, but it had a lot of personality.
If you hurry, you could probably still catch... Well, aren't you the shrewd negotiator? Congratulations! And now that you've got a ship, it's time to talk about all the extra features you'll need. We've been getting some great... Ooh, now I really shouldn't have left these on display. They're actually reserved for a very important client who's one of my most loyal customers. But you know what? I really feel like we've bonded today. There's a genuine connection forming between us. That's why I couldn't bear to see you go into battle without these cannons. I just don't know how I'd live with myself. If you want them, they're yours. Or did you have a different purchase in mind? These are bargains from any angle. You know, nothing screams pirate like standing at the helm of your ship, gripping the wheel tightly as you steer this way and that. But tell me, have you thought what would happen if that wheel suddenly exploded, skewering you with 1,000,000 deadly shards? I've seen it happen. That's why I always keep at least one of these in stock. You're not just buying a new wheel, you're buying peace of mind. You can't put a price on that. Now, has anything else caught your eye? Ooh, one of these beauties. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Stan, my ship already has a capstan. But you know what she doesn't have? She doesn't have a bona fide obsidian capstan with improved ratcheting, easy glide rotational action, and custom grip intensifiers, of course. You've heard the saying, weigh anchor. Well, this, my friend, is the only way to anchor. What else can I show you today? What else can I show you? Now this is an item for the discerning ship captain. Why cram all your outfits in a moldy old clothing chest when you could store them in style? That's solid wood from a sure. There,
see? Plenty of room to hide.
Hey, I can see you over there, you know. We salesmen have a sixth sense for customers trying to mess with our stuff. That's solid wood from a genuine... sure.
There, see? Plenty of room to hide. And I'm waving my... In fact, now that I think about it, I think you could fit an entire crew. Warm and cozy, I almost... Here? Who's gonna take this cover? Uh-oh, looks like we've run into a little technical issue. Nothing...
Despite some questionable methods, you have claimed the idol of many hands from its hiding spot. I shall use it to pep the potency of my potion. The legendary trial of treasure huntery still lies ahead. Do not be fooled by its name. It's a challenge that will test your knowledge of these unfamiliar shores. Do not be discouraged by the legendary trial of the sword. Out in the forest, someone waits to guide your blade on its path to glory.
Hey, can anyone hear me? I'm a little busy right now. Call back later. Someone get me out of here. This isn't funny.
Time for another fight. Remember, be fearless, be relentless, and be insulting.
Think you can beat me? Let's find out. Need to catch your breath. Take this!
If I were you, I'd give up.
My deeds are spoken of worldwide. You're no match for me.
That was just confusing.
My swordplay will amaze you.
You can't take another hit.
Take this! Come back when you've learned the rules.
funny? Hey, can anyone hear? This isn't funny.
Here comes another battle. The hurtful remarks, the soul-crushing observations, they sustain me.
Someone get me out of here.
Do not be discouraged by the legendary trial of the sword. Out in the forest, someone waits to guide your blade on its path to glory.
Did you come here to talk or did you come here to fight? I smell another sword fight. Let's see how cruel you can be.
On guard! If you're gonna insult me, make it quick. Glad to hear you stay in touch with your parents. I'm the greatest fighter on the seas. I see an opening. No one has faced me and lived. Come on, let's hear what you've got. Too bad you met me on dry land. I don't have time to duel with amateurs.
Better luck next time. Hey, you're not bad at this.
Hey, no fair! Ain't you got something to say? I'll be scraping you off mine shortly.
This is getting embarrassing.
No one has ever beaten me in combat.
You can't take another hit.
What did you say? This has gone on long enough.
Did you come here to talk, or did you... Time for another fight. Remember, be fearless, be relentless, and be insulting.
Think you can beat me? Let's find out. I'm here to take your life. Come here, you! No one has faced me and lived!
Don't stop now, more insults.
without a good insult? It's about time you got one! I'll wipe the floor with you! You're no match for me! This is too easy! I quit!
I guess we're about done. Did you come here to talk, or here comes another battle? The hurtful remarks, the soul-crushing observations, they sustain me.
Hey, I've got a bone to pick with you. Well, say something. I hope you're better at cleaning than you are at fighting. I'm here to take your life. What did you say? I'll wipe the floor with you. That was a low blow. Come on, let's hear what you got. Oh, glad to hear you stay in touch with your parents. I don't have time to duel with amateurs!
You need some better insults. Did you come here to talk, or did I smell another sword fight? Let's see how cruel you can be.
Hey, I've got a bone to pick with you. I'm gonna take your life. Ain't no fair. You out of insults already? I'll be scraping you off mine shortly. I'm the greatest fighter on the seas. That was so cruel. Well, say something. You're so mean.
I've seen enough. You might just be ready to face the Sword Master without being totally annihilated. Her location is a closely guarded secret, but I stole some instructions that should help you find her. Try and ignore the bite marks. Now go, challenge the Sword Master, and bring them to their knees with a relentless barrage of your most merciless insults.
We've been in worse spots than this, Carla. Remember Port
I remember. And you have.
Ooh, more company. I think I'll take care of you myself. I'm an amazing fighter. Time to teach you a lesson. Looking at you offends my sense of decency. Now you're gonna suffer. I'll give you a taste of my blade. No. Leave me alone. Huh. You're looking a little flushed. Hey, that one really stings. My blade is in perfect condition. No. Hey, that one really stings. I've never been so insulted.
He's done for! We're the only ones left! We give up! You win!
That should send LeChuck a message. Don't mess with the legend of Monkey Island or his friends.
Well, this sure wasn't how I expected things to go. But now you can tell the pirate leaders you fought with the Swordmaster. Nobody ever said it had to be on different sides.
And this medallion will be your proof. If you're trying to complete the 3 trials, you'll need it. It seems LeChuck suspects something of our plans, but he'll not prevent us from creating a truly magnificent mixture. And Carla's medallion is part. With this final triumph, you've gathered everything I need to complete the greatest elixir of my illustrious career. Return to my shop, and together we shall free Guybrush from his curse. trial of deceit, truth no longer concealed. From a trial of the sword, new strength shall now impart. The fog that clouds the mind flees from the courage of the heart. It is time. Return to the governor's mansion and confront Guybrush. Together, we shall expose the legend of Monkey Island as nothing more than the tall tales of a would-be pirate lord.
What's with all the commotion? I'm never gonna be able to finish my memoirs when everything's so noisy. Hey, I remember you, but the guards told me you'd left town.
It has been a long time, Guybrush Threepwood. Far longer than you know. Perhaps you would do me the honor of joining us in a toast. For old time's sake.
I guess a little refreshment couldn't hurt. What's in the bottle?
My own recipe, brewed for the legend of Monkey Island.
Well, I'll drink to that. Cheers! Ugh, tastes like breath mints mixed with cat sweat. I think I'll stick to grog. Oh, what's in this stuff?
The truth.
Oh yeah? Because I think the truth is gonna make me... Whoa, what the... why am I in the governor's mansion? Wait, I remember. LeChuck, his sword, and then... Everybody was there, cheering for me, calling me a legendary pirate just like I always wanted. But none of it was real. I've been such an idiot.
We all have dreams, Guybrush. Sometimes the hard part is knowing that you have to wake up.
Wake up? Elaine! If LeChuck thinks I'm still stuck in his fantasy world, he won't be expecting me to hunt him down. I'm gonna gather my things, find myself a ship, and rescue Elaine before it's too late.
Your plan is bold, but the Sea of the Damned is vast. LeChuck's vessel could be anywhere.
Now, if LeChuck's using memories of our past for his evil schemes, there's only one place he'll be hiding. Somewhere I still know how to reach. It's time I went back to Monkey Island. I know you came here to save me, but I can't leave just yet. Listen, you fought off LeChuck's crew. You completed the 3 trials. I could really use your help.
Now that the curse is broken, the people of Melee will no longer see Guybrush as the legend of Monkey Island. He'll need to make amends before he can depart. Return to the waters you call home. When Guybrush is ready to begin his journey, I shall make certain you are at his side.
This place may not be the actual Melee Island, but it sure feels real. I sure feel like an idiot for acting like I own the place. She did? Does that mean she's forgiven me for our past misunderstanding? Yikes. Maybe I should visit the circus and pick up a spare safety helmet. It might come in handy. No, Kate's too good at insults. First she'd hurt my feelings, and then she'd hurt the rest of me. But if I explain the situation calmly and rationally, I'm sure she'll understand why I had no choice but to do what I did. Yeah, I'm doomed, aren't I? Ugh, same old LeChuck. But there's something strange about that new sword of his. It's so hypnotic. I wonder where he found it. Well, we shouldn't underestimate him. But don't worry, I know a few tricks for dealing with him and his crew. I'll have to dig through my belongings, but next time we meet, I'll have a little surprise in store for LeChuck. Yeah, I'd say most folks in the Caribbean think of it as being a myth, I suppose. Untamed oceans and sea monsters tucked away in the crease of a map. When the Pirate Lord sent us a personal invitation, there was no stopping me. I just had to see it for myself. So we followed the map and set a course. I can't really say for sure. I think we ran into a storm or took a wrong turn somewhere. All I can remember is Elaine calling my name. She's still out there somewhere. I'm not going to stop until I find her again. The only way to get to Monkey Island is by brewing a special recipe with a very particular mix of ingredients. They might take me a while, but then I'll have to call in a few favors. Hopefully people aren't too mad about the whole Legend of Monkey Island thing not being, true. I guess, but this was still my fantasy. I was more than happy to play along and have everyone believe I was the most legendary pirate of all time. But I have to find a way to set things right. I'm gonna need everyone's help to make it back to Monkey Island and rescue Elaine.